Hello everyone and welcome to Rando Rants with me, Hiro Mikaru, and my friends. Say hi.
Hey, I'm here.
Hi, friends.
Alrighty then. So Rando Rants is gonna be... What?
I want food.
Well, go get food. You have like the house to yourself.
No, I don't. My sister's here. She's eating all the food.
Well, go get some
Then
food.
take the food.
Yeah, take the food then.
Continue.
So this is a talk show where we basically just talk about random stuff, thus the name Rando Rants. And today we have a pretty interesting thing to start off with, considering this is going to be the first thing that's ever going to appear on this channel. The channel that doesn't even
Rape?
exist yet at the moment.
No, that's not what we're talking about, Gary.
Oh,
What do you say?
feminism?
Yeah, that one.
Let us
Oh,
let me bring that topic up in the way I intended. So, Ryan, should we do the voices we
Are
talked
you just
about?
gonna cut
Ryan,
this
should
part of the video?
what?
Are you gonna cut this
Probably not.
from the original part of the video?
Probably not. I don't know. Ryan, should we do the voices we talked about?
Should we do what?
Should we do the voices we talked about doing when we bring up this topic? From the amino poll?
What voices?
Remember you said, like, we were gonna do voices like... So earlier today, my friend put up this poll on amino. I know nothing about it, but something like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Should,
So we're gonna do all the rando rants up to that one. Okay.
should we do
Maybe
those
we should.
voices?
I don't remember what voice I was doing now.
It was something like that.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. It's super easy. All right. So I was just selling stuff for a bag to raise money for the science department at their school, right? They make these little snacks, or they give us these little snacks they buy it for $1. It's cheap. It's nice to raise money for the science because our school sucks and puts all its money in sports. But we had a new item, and what wound up happening was it was a unicorn Pop-Tart, and I'll let you take it from there.
ooh, the unicorn pop tart.
Yes, Gary knows this well. So, one day in our
Okay.
Avid class... Hold on, Gary. One day in our Avid class, we were rushing to sell our good friend Gary, since he's not in our science class. In Avid class, we rushed to sell our good friend Gary these Pop-Tarts. And he bought some, opened the package.
I'm the only one with money.
He's the only one with money. He opened the package, looked at the Pop-Tarts, and I have the poll put up. I put the quote on this poll, if anyone from Amino is watching this. He said, and quote, "These have to be supporting gays, bis, or modern day feminism." And then this poll became a thing.
And it was meant to be a joke. And it turned out pretty great. I say so myself.
It was pretty great. The options for the poll were gay, bi, feminism, and they are just freaking Pop-Tarts, which is the perfect amount of characters needed for that slot. And I personally voted for it.
We should have said
Yeah, that's very much our
there
key
was-
placing.
there was one more I wish we should have put in. It supports both.
Well, you know what? You were there. When you were there when I was setting up the poll. You could have told me then. This was your fault.
It's okay though.
I am also in favor of another option.
What option?
Okay.
I think it should be fundraising for CRISPRing a new genetic breed of horse that would have a horn
A unicorn.
in the center of its head.
All right. It makes sense. I think Brian's right.
Alright, so
I think I'm the closest one to being right.
It's got to be the only reason.
they're just freaking Pop-Tarts.
How
Anyway,
could
so
you be
the
so blind?
So the results came in with percentages being gay and bi were both at 9.5%, feminism was at 2.4% with one person having voted for it, and then everyone else voted for it. They're just freaking Pop-Tarts. Doing the math, 78.6%.
I wonder if anybody ranted about the question.
What do you mean ranted about the question?
Like, did anybody, like, complain about the question or anything?
I mean, there was that one guy who commented at first, remember? Modern day feminism has been corrupted by its own supporters.
I love that guy.
Oh, yes.
That comment?
Okay, yeah.
I like
The guy
that
that I
guy.
supported what he said.
Yes, the one where you looked at it and said, I support this
Not sure
guy's
if I
opinion.
support him entirely, but I do support what he said there.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. These comments are pretty great. And I've responded to almost every single one of them.
Yeah.
3 of them. 3 of the 5 that were... That's right,
You
3 of
didn't
the
say-
6. Half of
You
them.
didn't
Half
say
of them.
anything to mine. Oh, wait, no, you didn't.
Half of them. I responded to yours. I said, because you said there should be an option for both. I told you the whole... You were there when I set up this poll. And someone's just saying, maybe he's trying to appeal to children.
It's alright.
So, with that topic I said,
I have to appeal to children.
now on to the topic we were talking about earlier. Well, we mentioned earlier that this is ultimately going to lead to you guys' thoughts on modern day feminism, which you guys have way too much to say about it.
Honestly, I have one
It's
very
crappy.
specific thing to say about it.
Which is...
Alright.
It isn't. I'm just rebuttaling whatever Gary says at this point. But why?
Why not?
Why?
Why is it?
Why not? That's great. Okay, why? Be more specific. Why is it terrible?
Yes.
Why do I not support modern day feminism
Yes.
anyways?
Why do you not? Yes, all of those
Okay.
questions.
So
Come out with.
let me get this
opening
specific.
statement.
All right. Let me get this. I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. All right. Okay, I support feminism. I'm talking about the old feminism, the one where it's actually a fight for equality. There's reasoning. You know, modern day feminism. Like a month ago, they brought up how ACs are sexist because it goes for the male group, anyways. We have
Why, what
women
is
saying,
sexist?
huh?
Why, what is that?
ACs, like air conditioning for business places, basically.
Who brought that up?
I do not know. I have not narrowed it down, but it has been brought up on TV and everything.
Okay.
Because it's just widespread at this point. All right. We've got women that say kill all men. We got women that say imprison all men. We've got just a whole bunch of gibberish. We've got women yelling at guys, and then guys supporting the women because they're the quote-unquote white knight. You know, like, you know, the person that is supposed to be the hero, save the lady, and all that good stuff. But it doesn't end out like that. Ends up just yelling, basically. Because, Leanne, that's the terminology. Alright,
Oh, is Leanne there?
because white knight's pure, basically. It's like the white is the pure form, more or less, Leanne. I'm not talking about currently.
It also relates to doves and impurity and
Pure part and all that.
Christianness from ancient times.
Yes.
Real
All
quick,
right,
real quick, if Leanne's there, tell her I said
it's
hi.
just, it doesn't. What?
Real quickly,
What?
since Leanne's there, tell her I said hi.
Leanne. Hero says hi. Hero.
Cutting that one out.
Alright. I told her she says hi.
Alright.
Where was I? Oh yeah.
Don't
Basically,
remember.
it's come down to just they're complaining about nothing. All right, that's the big point right there. Okay, they're complaining about nothing, and they're trying to get rid of all guys. I don't know if y'all heard that they were making synthetic sperm. Ooh, the excitement. and
I have
stuff.
not heard that.
No, you have not. Oh, it's great. I'm not sure if they've made it yet or not, though. I'm pretty sure it's a no, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't look into this
Ooh.
kind of stuff.
Ooh, they've also got they also got a chick that complains about video games and how it supports the male fantasy. With
Okay, no,
strategic
actually,
butt coverage.
there is something behind that one.
Behind what one?
Get
out of here, Steam.
Behind video games being sexist, because back when video games were first invented, they came out in the electronics, and that's basically where adults went to look for electronics and stuff, which means video games weren't being sold very often. But then they decided to move video games to games and toys and stuff instead of electronics. And instead of putting it in the girls aisle, they put it in the boys aisle, which basically grew a generation of males that played video games and a generation of girls that didn't as much, nearly to the same degree.
Not nearly as much.
And
They
now
still
we see
played
a
them,
lot of
just
that.
very low.
Yeah.
Very, very low.
They still played them, but much lower, much lower.
Much lower.
And
Okay, so
and now you see many video games enlarging the chest of women to increase their sales, and otherwise making. You understand my point. I don't need to.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this, it's basically they changed the girl form to get cells, basically.
Well, basically they propagate an unrealistic body image.
Oh, okay. But they also do
mostly
that for guys.
Oh, they definitely do it, but not nearly to the same degree.
Yeah, I don't think
Mostly because the male gets to wear a lot of clothes.
A lot of clothes. All right. So the way I can put this, the male gets to wear a lot of clothes. I guess I can see your point there. You know, the female characters sometimes don't have as much clothes per se. There are plenty that wear heavier clothes and all that. And
I'm just saying, many video
that's
games
just clothing
make it
throughout
more
games.
revealing.
It's just a thing. All right. I do not think that it's to get more cells per se.
No,
but at the same time, it would make sense. It does make sense that you say to get more cells. It makes sense there. I just don't think that's the reason per se.
They market to males by propagating a unrealistic body image for women. That is in fact sexism. That is something that we should stop doing.
So
and
we've also got
work on. There are unrealistic body images for males, sure, but not nearly to the same.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I need to go get my phone charger.
Alright, go crazy. We'll just continue talking.
Yeah, please do.
Alright, so no one's gonna be like Batman or something like that, no human's gonna be like, oh, let me pick up this like 10,000, not 10,000 because that's over ridiculous. Batman can't really lift 10,000 unless he wears the armor. But let me lift this very heavy stone.
He can bench press 1,000. That is canon.
Yes. So let's roll with 1,000. No average human, unless like steroids or super intensive training. I mean, like Batman's over here.
No, there are people that like max is like 1,022 or something.
All right.
Let me Google that.
Let me check this. I've personally never seen a person lift that much. Lifting. Said 1,000 pounds.
It's a little over 1,000. It's a little bit over 1,000.
World record deadlift. That's a deadlift. That's a deadlift. That's a deadlift. Lifts. There we go. Lifts. Let's see here. Okay, so let me switch this up a little bit because percent. I want a percentage here.
Yeah. It's in 2008. What shirt? What? Basically 1,075. Yeah, 1,075. I think that's the top.
So what I miss? What I miss?
So
I don't care about any of this stuff right here. What is the point of showing me a deadlift? I was very specific.
Oh, what's going on? What I miss?
Batman lifting 1,000 pounds, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so the thing that I can really... So the thing that I constantly find is bench press magazines.
So what's Ryan doing?
He's looking at the same thing.
Hmm.
Last that I heard of, anyways. Ryan, you there? I'm not sure if he's still there or not.
I just see a thing that see like the microphone
Okay.
symbol has a slash through. So does that like mean that he's mute? Does that mean that he's gone? What does that mean?
Mute maybe? Oh wait, no. He's mute, yeah. He's mute.
Okay.
I have to take a guess. No, I want superheroes, not like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Whatever.
Notre Dame.
I don't know. Whatever. Got Batman over here. Magneto with a freaking six-pack for some reason. What the heck?
Oh, Magneto can't have a six-pack?
No, Magneto cannot have a six-pack. Okay. So... What the heck?
Do I even want to know what
I
you're
don't
looking
get
up?
pants. Nobody gets pants. Oh, that's hilarious.
Do I even want to know what you're looking up?
Male superheroes.
Alright. And where's Ryan?
I swear, someone is going to question me on what I am looking at.
I mean, we can't see anything on yours, so...
Why? Why are there so many? We've got Punisher over here wearing what's that thing called that you wear to the beach, but it's not a swimsuit.
Bikini?
No.
Speedo? What?
Speedo. Speedo, yeah, Speedo.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
yeah, I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
My dad's
Yeah.
home. He has an upset stomach.
Upset stomachs.
My
God,
dad came home.
freaking the heck. Why? Why is there so much of this? Like, I'm not even running into like the average person. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of drawings of freaking male heroes inside women's uniforms and all that.
What?
Um, yeah.
We
I'm
got
so glad to have
Captain
you on
Marvel
today's
over
show.
here.
I'm so glad to have you on today's show.
We've got Flash stripping everything but the hero. Everything. I have ran into pictures that I should not see. I am a young man.
All right, Gary, is it slightly increasing your understanding?
Okay. This is just bad. There's so many of them. Male superheroes, just none of them are fat or anything. It's like the perfect human body.
Yeah, now are you starting to understand?
No, I do not see your point still. I see my
Okay.
point more and more every time I look at this.
Yeah, I suggest you put your phone down, face down, and walk away.
Yeah. I just let it sit there for the rest of eternity.
If I stop right now, it'd be worse. So I'm just gonna keep on scrolling.
Wait, you should never scroll to the bottom of Google Images.
I'm scrolling down.
Gary, no! Gary, no!
The
Oh,
bottom is
nice
the
knowing
only
ya.
good place.
Nice knowing
Don't
you.
do it!
The bottom is the only good place.
Don't
Right.
do it!
Knowing ya.
Ryan speaks from experience, don't do it.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to
No!
I'm just going to
No,
say
I'm lying.
slightly pleasurable meeting you. Or
I'm
knowing ya.
lying.
Not even gonna say night.
Ah, my
That's
eyes.
such a
Captain
strong
America,
word.
why?
Gary, please,
No,
no,
you're
Ryan,
not
speak.
looking at these mills.
Ryan speaks from personal experience. Please
You're
don't do
dating
this.
Stratton.
Ah, God.
Ooh, look at that. I've got control over the mouse. Why? Because I have my mouse, and I'll stay away from the mouse.
Wait, how do you
You're-
use your computer screen?
Easy. I go to settings and personal and stuff, you know? It's pretty high tech. Not really, no. It's like a 5-second process.
No, Lamb, not tech
No. Stop messing with my mouse.
Stop! I'm trying to go to Google.
No.
What's going
Use
on?
your phone.
What's going on? Screen share, what's going on?
Hey,
He's trying to use my laptop to look up male superheroes.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to use it for something else.
What's the reason?
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna show you that there's fat superheroes. Now let me see Google.
No.
Oh wait.
What's his name, Lan? Give me a name.
I don't know.
I have one.
The Blob?
Fat superheroes.
We're gonna find a picture of
Oh.
Batman fat. That's it, really.
The only fat superhero I've ever seen was that one time when the Flash was morbidly fat.
Yes, but that wasn't him. Like, you know, that's not because he was fat.
No, that was just something weird
I know
that
one
happened.
off the top of my head.
The Blob?
No,
That's my mute button.
I am a fat superhero. There. I mean, bouncing boy.
Who?
Wow. It's in my
Bouncing
pocket,
boy.
you moron. Nope. Yoink.
What is going on in
Yup.
Gary's End?
I
Alright.
don't know. I'm not sure if I
Maybe
want.
we should just skip this one and we'll talk about this one at school.
Oh, God.
There was a teacher.
No, they're not related.
I never
That's where you were going. Okay. So let's skip this one and we'll talk about this one at school.
Okay.
This one's not too controversial. I like the controversial stuff.
Oh God. Of
She
course.
did raise like $1 million just to prove this, though. So
Ryan, your thoughts on what
yeah,
the
she's
heck
got
just
an
happened?
entire.
I'm not sure.
I am indeed. Let's look at my mail. Yoink! Haha! Jokes
Hey,
on you. I'm
Michael,
not looking
I'm
at
gonna create a group and add Gary to it.
What? What?
Add Gary to the Rando Rants group. Add Gary to the group I just created.
Just created on what?
In Skype. I just created a group so we could type messages and just make a call to the group instead of individuals. And dragging people in and trying to do this complicated stuff.
What? I'm confused.
So
I
you
made-
made a group
Hmm.
called Rando Rants. No.
Hmm.
Okay.
Search.
How do I?
Search here. Jeez. D-O.
Okay.
Okay, I think I found
How
it.
do you spell rants?
Click on the group
I see it.
and click the participants, and then you click the plus button.
What?
Gary,
It's called Rando Rants, right? All lowercase?
no.
I see one that's capital R and then nothing else is capital. In the chats list.
Correct.
What do I do with this?
Yes, it is. Click on that.
I
on
am
that.
not finding anything.
Okay.
I know you can't find it, Gary. It's still public. Click the participants.
Click the participants.
Hmm. And scroll down.
Gary, what the heck are you doing?
It's an electric ball. We've got one of those cool, like, electric things, you know, where you put your hands on it.
It's a plasma ball.
I have one.
Oh, those things.
I have one.
Why do you have? Not gonna ask.
Christmas, I'm pretty sure, right? Was it Christmas?
Yeah, Granny got it.
No.
Yeah, Christmas. It's not mine, it's Leanne's.
I don't have
Do you
one.
unplug anything? No, you
I have a strobe light, but I don't got a plasma ball.
probably my PlayStation. I like my PlayStation being plugged in, you know?
Well, let me show you.
Okay, Ryan, what do I do with
Tell me
this?
my future. Oh,
I see
Okay,
bad
click the
things coming.
And you click add people.
I can see bad things in your future,
Add,
too.
what? Okay,
Bad things.
add people. Add Gary.
What's up?
Ryan, your mic is very quiet, by the way.
I know.
You see a pink slip.
Alright, so add Gary and then done.
Into Leanne's
Yeah.
hand.
I can't hear you, Gary.
Okay.
Or I can't hear you, Ryan. So I clicked add Gary and then now just done.
Yeah.
Alright. So why are we doing this group and not just our normal Skype call?
Because that would only message us one at a time.
Okay. Alright, you're doing this so you can just like type stuff. Is that the point of
Hey,
it?
Ryan. I have a question.
What?
Okay, is Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit the same thing?
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure they are.
It is the same canon universe, yes.
So was this So you just type now I can do this. What does that mean? What is the this that you're doing? Why is there bow and arrows behind you? Why is there bows and arrows behind you?
Instead of typing individual, he can type all together.
That one's mine. That one's my dad's.
Broke it.
The moment you like looked back, it switched over to Gary's thing.
It
so,
shocked me. How could it?
I didn't know it. Settings in this activation settings. So only.
Hold on. Okay, if I go
Oh,
back to this,
I can fix that.
What I?
You ready?
I still can't see. Crap. Ryan, what is this that you're referring to when you said now I can do this? Just typing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, can are we also limited to speech? Or are we also speech limited because of this?
I'm pretty sure it's
No. No.
So we can say whatever the heck we want?
Yes.
Sweet.
can't talk freely.
No, we can talk freely. It's just Ryan can't.
Leanne, go make me lunch.
Lunch?
So you want a blunt?
You want lunch?
Here, you want to talk to Hero? Here, talk to them. I'm gonna go make lunch. Talk.
There's some wings in the fridge if you just
Talk
want to
to
go.
them. I want them to be distracted all the time.
They have each other to talk to. It takes two to make an accident, not three.
Yeah, so they had me and you
And everyone else.
Hi, Leanne.
I think number 4 was the biggest accident. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
They're in the back.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome to
third
Rando
shelf.
Rants.
Bowl. No, it's a blue bowl. Ideal. Whatever, second, third, no, whatever.
What the heck was that noise I just heard?
Gary, they should still be ideal.
I'm trying to turn my video off.
You guys were talking about freaking
It
cinnamon.
isn't working.
Shut up, Gary. You suck.
Just remember, it's always Gary's fault if something goes wrong.
I didn't mute it. Yeah, I know. It's Gary's fault. Wait, what?
Just remember, if anything ever goes wrong, it's always Gary's fault.
Yeah, I only half listened to what Mike said. Oh, touche. I agree.
Yeah.
It's a.
It's not even
okay,
that far of
Gary.
a stretch.
We understand. It's always your fault.
It's always Gary's fault. Always blame Gary.
Man, I like this. Because I agree with that. Like,
I mean, it's just
99.999% of the time, 100% or else he might not buy me anything anymore.
I mean, it's just true.
I said 99.999%, not the whole 100.
Just in case there's that small room for error. What?
What?
Tagi said, look, there's the first girl in the video.
In video. I really don't know what you're talking about, Gary.
We're recording a video for my new channel that I'm making. Does that answer your question?
Oh, okay. Makes more sense.
Yep. Hello, anything
Yeah,
you want to say?
kind of. Yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Where the heck is Ryan? Is he still here?
Gary, don't choke.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's Gary doing?
Oh, Gary, choke.
I don't choke. I have nothing to choke. Never mind.
What's Gary doing?
He is choking.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
On what?
It's better off not to ask on what, but he's choking. Chicken.
Hmm.
Let's imagine something really disturbing that one of my friends said once.
Hey Gary, where's your phone? Ideal.
Why?
I don't like you anymore.
Why?
Just because.
Why?
I wanted it. No, never mind. No, let me see it. Gary, come back. You it all on me. I'm kidding.
Shoot! Yeah.
Hey, you're back.
Hey.
You guys were talking about feminism, and like I know nothing about feminism because I'm not
Feminism.
you know like that. So enjoy your headphones back.
I haven't done eating. You talk.
Ideal, but you're in your room.
What do you need? What are you looking up?
Never mind.
Just curious, would it be a shameless advertising if I started talking about my amino? Just off topic.
My phone is
No.
on charge,
Then it should be dead.
but it is dead because I just put it on charge.
So no? Is that what you said, Ryan?
I said no.
Not
No.
everyone
Yes,
sleeps
because
on
it's
it, Gary.
shameful advertising, not shameless.
Shameful advertising. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Shameful advertising. That's not gonna stop me from doing it.
No.
It's not gonna stop me from talking about it. Hey, everyone, check out my amino. Here, this Hero Microdome on Furry Amino. Of course, I'm sure most of my
Your
audience is probably
headphones
from
are
that
crap.
amino.
Oh, why aren't you using your new ones? But your computer can process these ones just fine. That doesn't make any sorts of sense.
What is that static that's going on?
I do not know. I think it's on Gary's end.
Oh, it's obviously on Gary's end. I'm basically just asking what Gary did this time. So, just completely random and off topic, I found this poll a while ago that was circles or duchies, and it's an incredibly close vote. 46% circles and 53.2% duchies.
Something about a poll and percentiles and
Unicorn?
I don't like this because yeah, no mathy, no debatey, no nothing like that unless it's a school day. So Gary, it's not though. Last I checked, I'm on break. Well, it's a weekday, but I'm not in school, so it's not a school day. but it's not. See, you have me. No, this is what I don't do on school days. I do not debate on non-school days. Bet. No, I wasn't.
You're debating on whether or not you debate on
What
school
was I
days
complaining
right
about
now.
on Friday? Friday I had school. Nicole's a little.
Right now, you're debating on whether or not you debate on non-school days. You've lost.
I don't. Okay, I get it. Okay,
That does sound like a debate right there.
Gary made this happen. Okay.
He makes everything happen.
Sure, but you were a willing
I hope you
participant.
choke on a bone. I might just. Go choke on your words. Someone's phone's ringing.
Yeah, that would be on my end.
The phone is ringing.
That would most likely be on my end. Hey Ryan, do you have Amino? Or do you have access to Amino?
Nope.
No? You don't?
No, I do not.
Darn it.
If you want to cook some.
Honestly, I know Gary has access to Amino.
About
Actually, he
30
has.
minutes.
Actually, he has Amino.
Well, that's just the deep fryer. If you don't want to use the deep fryer, it's like an hour in the oven. The air dryer? No, it's called an air fryer.
Hey Ryan, wanna pull up that
Well-
$50,000 debate we were talking about in the Jackbox episode? That didn't get recorded.
No.
No, you don't want to talk about that?
No, I don't remember what it is.
We were talking about like if we got $50,000, what would be the first thing we'd do with it?
Oh, the first thing you'd buy?
Yeah, the first thing you'd buy or do with it.
Well, you
How
make
much
it more.
money?
You know, those are actually David's.
Ryan, what would you do with $50,000?
How much money?
50,000.
I said there was a right answer to this.
That did not make you full. I got full after eating 2 of them. You just had like 4 of them.
I'm just hearing Gary shouting, just within earshot of the mic.
He's complaining because he's still hungry.
Ah, of course he is.
They're David's. One of them's from the other night, and one of them's from last night. You just ate lunch. Where are we going out to eat? If we go out, I don't want to eat food. I just want like a milkshake or something.
Milkshake is food!
Isn't it? I think it's a drink.
It's a drink.
See? Look, we even agree.
And
Hero.
you're debating again.
Okay, I get it. It's a drink.
It's a drink.
It's a drink. Drink. Even
And-
if it's a drink.
It depends on the solid to liquid ratio of the milkshake, whether or not it's a drink or a food.
It's a drink.
But it's a drink, okay?
How much
Everyone knows
how much
this,
ice
okay?
cream is there to melted ice cream?
Okay, when you get a milkshake, do they hand you a spoon or a straw?
Yes.
They
But
hand you
straw.
a straw. So it's a drink.
You can use a
Give me
spoon.
spoon. The drink go.
Well, no, sometimes I get a spoon, sometimes I get a straw.
They can actually be both.
They give you a
Those
spoon.
things are mutually exclusive. It can be both, right?
A spoon.
It's a drink. And they serve it in a cup with a straw.
They offer
It's
it
a
as
drink.
they offer it as a drink.
See? They even offer it as a drink. So
What
it's
if
a
you
drink.
just call it a dessert?
Well,
Or just
well,
argue it's a dessert.
unless you go to Chick-fil-A, which we did recently, they consider it a treat. Actually, they don't have it under the
Hey
drinks.
Siri, for a drink.
Jerry just asked Siri. Oh my god.
I don't want a smoothie. I want milkshake.
Like I said, usually they have it under like a drink.
See? It's a drink. There's no game. Okay, even the internet says it's a drink.
Okay, here's
So it's a drink.
the thing. Here's the thing. The only place I've seen it not be under a drink menu is Chick-fil-A, which has it under a treat menu. That's the only time I've seen it that's not like considered a drink. Otherwise, it's a drink.
It's a drink.
It's a drink. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
I've already
Drink!
shared my thoughts. So, and the two aren't mutually exclusive. It can be both a food and a drink.
But most of the time, it's considered a drink.
It could be both.
It can be
but
both.
It's not.
It can be both, but people
Literally,
consider it a drink.
the only factor that would decide it's 50. If it's more than 50% something, it is that thing. Ice cream is a food. Milk is a drink. What is the milk to ice cream ratio?
There's more milk.
It varies on place to place.
Then it's a drink. It is more than 50% drink, and therefore it's a drink.
Boom.
We're not counting the whipped cream, right? We're just talking about like the base of the milkshake.
Yes, because whipped cream, everyone eats that off in the first 10 seconds anyway.
I don't. I don't even
Speak
eat the
for
whipped cream.
yourself.
What kind of monster are you?
One that doesn't really. Well, actually, no. Recently, I have started to like whipped cream. Recently.
I mean, you could be one of those people that saved the whipped cream and the cherry for the end.
I don't eat.
I mean,
the
those
whipped cream
people
cherry.
are very rare.
I eat a little bit of the whipped
Well,
cream.
then I must be very rare because I do that.
I eat a little bit of the whipped cream, but I don't eat the cherry.
Dude, the cherry. What? The cherry is like the best part.
I just don't eat the
I
cherry.
don't like candied cherries, honestly.
What? It really is. I mean,
It's a drink.
see? Everyone's
I
saying
say-
it's a drink.
I
But
say
you
the
get-
two aren't mutually exclusive.
Oh, I have a way to settle this. Should I make a poll?
Yes.
Make a poll. Bet.
I'm gonna make a poll, okay? Which is funny because I put up a poll like as we started this, like right before we started this video. So people are gonna be like, "Huh, he's really active today." I'm gonna make a poll, okay? What? No, not the wall. Get
Make a poll.
hero.
It's a drink, though. Just saying.
I was gonna title it milkshakes. Milkshakes. My friend refuses to believe the fact that milkshakes are a drink. What do you all think?
Why didn't you make that as just the contraction, y'all?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Y'all was considered proper grammar until
do
lower
y'all-
classes started using it. Yeah.
what do y'all think? Okay,
You know how many teachers hate y'all?
It
so
was
many.
considered proper grammar until it caught on in lower classes. Just saying.
Well,
I'm just gonna set this for like 5 days. Nah, I'll do it the standard 30-day poll. Just because I'm sure there's a lot of people who will want to talk about milkshakes.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so I put the options are drink and food.
yeah, don't do both. No one's allowed to pick both.
Yeah, because otherwise everyone would pick both.
No. Both is definitely an option. The two aren't mutually exclusive. It can very much be both.
If you're considering it
Well,
one or
we're
the
not
other.
putting both because everyone's then gonna vote is both.
Yeah,
a
everyone's just
drink
gonna
and
vote
a
both.
food.
We're talking about if it's an either or scenario. If it's either
that's
drink.
because that's the correct answer.
Okay, we're talking about an either or scenario where it's either a drink or a food.
Gary, go choke on your.
Okay, it's up on Amino.
Okay.
You guys can go vote on
The
it
two
if
aren't
you guys want.
mutually exclusive. It is both.
Look, it's up on Amino now. You guys can vote if you want to. I'm sure Gary.
Yeah, no, Gary's not allowed to vote on this poll because we all know what his option is.
Yeah.
What did he put it on?
Gary. Well, I'm gonna let Gary vote. He's allowed to vote.
He has a very valid vote.
He does have a vote.
No, he can't because
He will not be the majority. Don't worry about it.
He'll be the minority, Lan. Don't worry. Especially if. Actually, you know what? I'm also here. Let me be the first vote. I'm voting drink. There. I voted drink.
yes.
If you want-
Gary, are you trying to find it?
Specific purpose.
He does have access to my Amino. So
Gary's trying to find your poll as we speak.
yeah, he can. He does have. There's 3 people that already voted, including me, so far from the looks of it, and they all chose drink.
Oh, but three people already voted, and they all picked drink. Well, he set it for 30 days, so you have 30 days to until you hear I told you so. So,
Someone's
just
following me
prepare
because of that
yourself.
post. I got a new follower from that post.
Mhm.
I'm
You're about to
popular.
get 2, actually.
Oh, someone voted food.
What did you go on? Instagram?
Oh, two
Why do I
people
feel
voted
like
food.
It's an Instagram poll.
2 people voted food. Huh.
I voted, and one of them voted with me.
Someone actually agrees with Gary. Huh.
I'm dead.
Ryan, do you want to join the poll?
I am. I literally downloaded the app for this exact purpose.
he said I literally downloaded the app for this.
You downloaded Furry Amino just so you can do
Yep.
this poll?
No, I downloaded Amino.
Well, you're still gonna have to join Furry Amino in order to do the poll.
I'd have to join.
Well, I don't know if you'd have to join or not, but it's on
No,
Furry
don't put
Amino
my
specifically.
Isn't fruit?
If you want to look for it, you're gonna have to find it on Furry Amino. I don't know if you're gonna have to join or not. I don't think you'd have to.
Alright, I'm gonna look. Can I find you as a person?
Look up Hiro Mikaru.
How do I spell that?
Hold up.
Look, Mom's dead.
Hiro,
What?
like hero, and then M-I or M.
Mom, I have a question for you. Is a
What?
milkshake a drink or a food? Is a milkshake a drink or a food? It's not a dessert. That doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, desserts
It
can be
doesn't.
either food or drink.
It does count.
Dessert isn't...
Yes, because those are not mutually exclusive.
Okay, Ryan, I
No
typed
shake
in how to
can
spell
be
it.
both a food and a drink simultaneously.
Ryan,
Is a
Ryan, I
milkshake a
typed how to
food?
spell it, by the way.
Oh, see, told you, Gary. Drinks. No, Mom, it's not a food. It's a drink.
7 total votes currently. 5 are for drink. 2 are for food.
Don't agree with your favorite child just because.
Alright, how do I find you?
I typed in what you need to look up on it when you
Oh,
get
wait,
to
you
admin.
have you have an amino ID. Never mind. I can just use that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to go get that. So Gary,
Type that in, and I'll type that, and I'll use that.
What?
we're in the middle of a debate. Okay, I'm not supposed to debate on my non-school days, but here I am. Hey, Devin, I might have an answer.
Would you like to have some tomato smelling and tasting food?
No,
Are you sure? They're really good.
but they smell like Play-Doh. Why would I want to taste something that smells like Play-Doh?
Yes or no?
Let me try it.
You guys are making me hungry. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat real quickly.
That's it.
No.
I don't think I want to eat this one. When's the last time Gary actually cleaned his floor?
Not too long ago. Because your mother did it.
Okay, you guys are all
Gary,
you guys are all making me hungry. I'm gonna go get food.
Like it.
Is
You
that
gotta get the flavor of it.
Devin?
Devin?
What? I ate one. My dad ate several, actually, and then your mother ate actually.
No, Ryan said Devin.
Wait,
Is
what's
that
going on?
you?
What's going on?
What?
Ew, it tastes like Play-Doh.
I said that.
I don't like that.
I wonder what the taco was.
Holy
Oh
cow.
my god, why would you try to
Hey, Ryan, did you find the poll yet?
This?
No.
Pick that up.
We'll keep looking.
Bruno,
I'm gonna get food.
have some Play-Doh. It's fun.
Wait, what is Ryan playing and what is Gary playing?
We're not playing anything. We're in
y'all
the
are just on
we're in the middle of a poll. You like the ones that taste and smell like Play-Doh now? Fun to play with, but not to eat. They should keep that motto. Hey, Mom, me and Gary might go uptown to get a drink. Not the Play-Doh ones. Who wants to eat Play-Doh? How does something taste like more Play-Doh than that?
The chocolate ones you would understand. The vanilla tastes more like play. Are they bad, Gary?
I'm win.
The chocolate ones taste more like Play-Doh?
No, the vanilla tastes.
Not if they taste like Play-Doh. You can barely taste the Play-Doh. That's my new man.
I'm
My
back.
new motto right there.
I'm back. What I miss?
That was fast.
Yep. Oh, when I went to the other side of the house to get some food, I also asked my brother, and he said drink.
Oh! Hear that, Gary? Another drink for the win.
I'm currently checking the poll again because I have
We're
no
in
idea.
the middle of trying to figure out if a milkshake is a food or a drink.
Ryan, did you find the poll yet?
No, I'm not looking for that anymore.
Whoa, what the
My
heck?
house's brother said it's a drink. So,
Why do I have an echo?
Why do you have an echo?
a filler is not one of your choices. You got food or drink.
Fix it. I don't hear myself anymore. We're good.
Yeah. Okay,
Bruno.
we're at 13 votes now. 2 votes for food, the rest for drink.
Man, in 30 days I'll be able to say, I told you so.
Watch Gary just make a whole bunch of fake amino accounts just to have food win.
I refuse to do that. I still have to say I told you so. Has anyone not voted on if the milkshake is the food or a drink? What? You guys went to the one in Dade City?
What?
I thought you guys were going to the one in Bushnell.
In Dade City.
No, she told me.
She said we're going to drop off scrap in Dade City and we might stop by Tin Can Pam's.
I thought she was talking about the one in Bushnell.
Mike, did you put your the ID into the
What?
call so I can look it up?
Oh, what do you need me to do?
Your ID into the call.
My ID?
Your ID so I can just friend you.
On
Yeah.
Mom,
on
can I
amino?
get some money so I can go uptown with Gary and
Yes.
Gary can get some lunch and I can get a
Hold on.
milkshake?
Like my membership ID?
Yeah. E. So I can friend you.
You're gonna get salmonella.
I'm trying to figure out how to even look for that.
Devin, interesting factoid, salmonella is the most common case for any agriculture incident in the factories.
You want to know something? I ate raw chicken and I'm fine. I lived.
Here it's salmonella.
No, that was like a month or two ago. I know you're not touching my air fryer. So.
Is Gary there?
No. Guys.
Gary!
Stanley. Google Stanley.
Ask him how he found
You're
my...
making food again?
People, we have an emergency.
What?
He said it's an emergency.
Google Stanley.
Why?
Do it.
Only 2 other people voted with you on that poll, by the way. But here you go.
So right.
You're wrong.
You're on the.
I'm googling Stanley. Gary, how did you find my furry amino?
What?
How did you find my furry amino? Because Ryan's having trouble finding it.
I literally went to. Oh, you sent me a message. Remember?
Oh yeah. Alright, I can. Ryan, I'm gonna send you a text so you can find the poll.
Mhm.
So what's?
But you
Okay.
literally just type that in, and then you. It should be just on aminos,
Guys,
like straightforward.
we have an emergency situation.
Just tell us what it
Google
is.
Stanley. I can't. I'm not sure if it's true. And I hope it isn't.
What did it say?
Stanley, did Stanley die?
Was it the whole dead at 95 thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Darn it. Oh.
Well, that's a shame.
That sucks.
Devin,
Yeah.
I want.
Recorded goal.
It's not.
I'm not answering it
I'm
anymore.
going to tell you your fortune.
Ryan, did you get the text?
Tell Devin.
Can
There's.
I get some?
Tell Devin.
No.
Tell Devin.
Tell Devin
What?
Stan Lee died.
Yep.
Ryan, did you get my text?
No, Gary wants
Yeah.
to vote on it.
It wouldn't let me vote.
Do you,
Okay.
do you need like a?
Yeah, it turns out that
Do you need like an account or something?
Stanley. Yeah, he just died. The ripe old age of 95. One of the luckiest men alive.
I thought that was Hef.
Oh, Hef is the luckiest man. It's Hef, then Stan Lee, of course. I like Stan Lee. He's good for something.
Yeah.
Hef was just a super lucky guy. Living in a mansion, just with all that, yeah.
With all that.
Hey Gary,
Yeah, good luck. What's up?
can you I say, do you think you could check out my second to last poll I made? Just to tell me what the results for that one are currently.
Second to last?
Yeah, the one that's titled YouTube channel.
The YouTubes.
The U-boo. Johnny,
Yoo-hoo!
mine was better.
Yeah, Leanne's was better.
Shut up, Leanne.
Leanne's was better.
You don't say the truth, Johnny.
Shut up. Oh, Journey.
Oh, wait.
That's not it. That's not it. So much stuff has popped up since last time.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
There it is. Found it.
You found it? What are the results? Because I see there's like 17 votes.
I'm thinking about starting a.
I like how you just paused after that.
I voted. I think you'll know when I am.
What?
What are you voting on?
Nothing. You're too young for this.
You're too young for this.
Both.
Let her vote.
Yeah, you think pulling my beard? I'll pull your hair.
Then I'll have to pull yours.
What the heck is going on over there?
She wanted to vote and said the poll. And I said no.
Let her vote.
Oh, my
She has the right to vote.
She can't vote. She doesn't have amino.
Tell her to get amino.
Yeah, I don't.
You should get amino.
Ah, joke's on you. You gotta find first.
She'd have to join the group. She'd have to join the group to vote.
Free something.
No.
Man, I wish I was sponsored by Furry Amino, which I'm not.
Go and get it, and then I'll tell you. I know. I wonder if my chicken's done yet.
So wait, so
Let
Gary,
me go grab my fruit.
Gary, what are the results in that YouTube poll? Gary? Hello? You still there? Ryan, you still there?
Yeah.
You kind of like cut out halfway through what you're saying, but I still heard a voice, so.
Okay.
What happened to Gary? Is Gary still here?
Let me see. Shoot.
Now seems as good of a time as any for a commercial break.
Yeah.
Furry Amino. Furry Amino is a fun app where you can share art, chat with other furries, and do polls and quizzes. You can also find me there, so be sure to follow me. Furry Amino. Basically the best furry app out there. And we're back! Did I ever tell you guys how much I hate humanity?
Not enough.
Not enough?
He said,
Not enough, huh?
I haven't ever talked.
Hmm?
So, what do you hate about humanity today?
So, remember that thing that happened in environmental science?
Oh. Oh, yeah, of course I remember that.
Would you like
I showed everyone that.
Would you like to tell the lovely audience about what happened during APES? AP Environmental Science.
Okay. So, our the environmental teacher.
Well, yeah, now's your chance to throw your headphones and run.
Number one. Number one.
To throw my headphones and run. No, I want to hear about this.
Number one, there was a sub that day. Number two, there is all. She also has an anatomy class or something. Yeah.
Yeah, anatomy class.
And that particular time, there was a skeleton and bones laying on the table. Now, someone took one of the bones off the table and stuck it in the skeleton's pelvis and put the hand on the new bone. And it was fun.
I hate humanity.
Was it?
What? No! No! It was... Okay, two things. One, I would not do that. And two, it was someone before the class even started, actually. Because no one had touched it while we were there, and it was just there.
But but we noticed it after like an hour of being in that room.
Yeah, we actually didn't even notice it during rear time.
And not only that.
Not continue.
Well.
Not only that, but really, Ryan?
I took every guy back there, one by one, to look at it.
And after like halfway through, you started phrasing it differently.
Yeah, I'd say something along the lines of, did you know you could tell the gender of a skeleton just by looking at its pelvis?
Hips.
That one's easier.
Hips. You said hips. You did not say pelvis. You said hips.
I mean, at least you didn't have a condom on the floor, and then your teacher almost slipped on it.
What?
What?
What the?
Okay, so this teacher doesn't have a class for the first period of the day. It's like her planning period or whatever.
Oh god.
And so our class gets in there, and she's teaching the class or whatever. And before the bell rings, she's walking, and someone put a condom on the ground, and it's been there like the whole time. And like, you know, she just didn't realize it and almost slipped.
What the? I hate humanity so much. Here's the thing: for both of those scenarios, now,
I mean-
not just for the skeleton, but for both of those scenarios, that was someone had thought to do that, and not only that, but they thought for it long enough to consider doing it, and then they acted upon that.
Yeah. They had the time to not do what they were gonna do. Are we gonna talk about my slip of the tongue?
Yes.
During
Thanks for reminding me.
the pep rally.
I forgot about that. Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me. Would you like to tell it?
So Michael, I would not like to tell it.
Wait,
but you
I want to
may.
hear about the pep rally story. I usually hate pep rallies, but this sounds like it'll be interesting.
Oh, this is.
Okay.
This
I
is.
did not think before I spoke.
He clearly. Quit stalling.
Miss I will preface this. All right. The Miss Moffat is in charge of the cheerleaders at the school.
Yes.
She looked at them like she was going to murder them because they didn't do the thing in sync. And it was the Hawaiian day. So everyone was wearing like the little flowery necklaces and all that, being cheery. I will let you take it from there.
No. You continue. You keep doing. This was your Freudian slip. You continue with it.
Number one, Freudian slips are bogus, and that's been proven. And number two, I can't speak freely.
Okay, so what happened was... Oh god. So, what was it you were talking about? Like a Lay's bar?
No, okay, the little flowery necklaces, they're called lays.
Lay's? Okay, so you... So you went up to her, like, you were trying to, like, calm her down, right? Or something?
I did not... I didn't yell it out. I just was saying it.
Okay, but you were, like, trying to calm her down by saying it, though, right? Like, you were kind of, like, pulling...
Basically, I was not trying to communicate it to her. It was not to her. It was just there, talking. Basically, grammatically, it would be directed.
Alright, so Ryan said,
in the
and
moment.
quote, "Calm down, have a Lay's, get laid." Or something like that.
Have a lay.
Get laid.
Because what would the verb be there, okay?
That is one of those moments where you should have thought before you spoke.
That's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
Freudian slips are bogus.
You say that now that you on the other end of it.
Humanity these days.
Proven.
What?
Freudian
What?
slips are bogus. And that's been proven over and over by psychologists. Basically, anything Sigmund Freud said was true about psychology is wrong.
Well, this doesn't help the fact that you said it, though.
It doesn't because some people still believe it.
Okay, so we're at 20 votes on the milkshake thing, just completely off
Wait,
topic.
so what did Miss Moppet have to say about this?
No. It wasn't. She didn't hear it. I didn't say it to her or near her. I grammatically it was directed at her, but not in the moment directed at her.
Be thankful she wasn't in earshot of that.
Oh, I thought she heard you. I was like, okay.
Oh
I was like, you better run.
no! Only
Ryan
my
would
friend.
have got AC for like the rest of his. Yeah.
Okay, completely off topic, but back to the milkshake thing. We're at a nice round 20 votes. 10% or 2 votes are for food, and 90% are for drink.
Oh, 90% is for drink. Take that, Gary.
18 people agree that it's a drink.
I don't care. Because I know the truth.
That is a drink, not food.
It's a drink.
So
Food.
Drink.
Yeah, I'm currently doing homework. To answer your question, Michael, I'm over here doing homework.
I need to do homework after this because I was much busier than I thought I was yesterday. I'd planned to do everything yesterday, but I only had enough time to work on my project and fill out that stupid thing Miss Cure wants us to do.
what stupid thing?
The heck?
My end.
Okay. What the heck was it? It was that thing for like, what the frick was it? It was like that registration thing for
Ding,
that
ding, 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 ding.
for that speaking thing. I don't know. I don't even remember what it is. But I'm just not gonna say no to her. So we all know I don't have the guts to say no to that
I hate
woman
Miss
ever.
Fustier.
What did she do?
Say no to what?
What? So we all know I'm not gonna say no to Miss Keeler, ever, in any context.
Yeah.
I don't know, Miss
Correct.
Keeler.
Be thankful. She haunts my nightmares. Not really.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
She is the best teacher ever.
Around her, I'll say that.
Who?
No, she's a good teacher, but we all know my deal with her.
Yeah.
Or did you
Sure,
forget for
lazy.
the nth time?
No, I remember this time.
You actually
It's just
remember
you
this
can't
time?
defend yourself.
Who's Miss Keeler?
Often I can say you're lazy and she yells at you for not doing your work.
What?
It
Is that-
seems you can't defend yourself on this one unless you want to share that story.
I'm willing to talk about myself. So basically, my problem with Miss Q was a nice teacher and all. I get that. She's a good teacher. Okay, she's a good teacher and all, but I've had some really around her. I basically have Vietnam flashbacks of elementary school. Cause okay,
PTSD.
basically, cause I've had some really bad teachers. Teachers that have made me and my parents miserable to deal with. Teachers that have told me things like, this is why I have no friends, or like, I don't deserve, like, time to myself, or whatever. Or time to do, like, things I want. And stuff like that. Like, I've had a lot of teachers that are like Miss Keeler, but in the wrong ways. So whenever I'm near Miss Keeler, I just remember all of that. And I just, like, freeze up. So that explains my fear of Miss Keeler.
I hate coming late.
Did you say, Gary?
I hate coming late.
Oh, you haven't gotten your comment lit done yet?
Huh? No.
I already got all mine done. It was a pain in the butt, but
I
I got.
literally just started. I'm still logging into the site.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I was asking.
Doesn't know this.
What? Who? Who doesn't know what? Who doesn't know what, Gary?
You don't know.
What?
You don't have Miss Foster, do you?
I have her for English 3.
Are you missing like 4 common?
I was at one point, but I got them all done. Recently, yeah, but I've got them all done.
Like, she didn't tell us anything about these, though.
No, I just found them. I was like, oh crap, gotta get these done. You know, before we started
It's stupid that they're in there, but she never told us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, real quickly, since Ryan made me remember it. Before we started this show, I was wondering how long it would take for things to get personal. Things got personal pretty quick.
An hour, 2 hours. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took 2 hours for something personal to come through.
Yep.
Oh, someone commented on my blog for milkshakes, or my poll for milkshakes.
What did they say?
I'm looking for the comment right now. If this would load. Hey, just a random question, just to... Oh wait, no, hold on. Let's do the $50,000 question, because no one answered that when I asked it before.
Oh, what was it?
If you had 50...
Oh yeah, $50,000. I'd convert them into the less
If you had
tax
15,
deductible form of money.
Hmm?
Where converting like people who have stocks and bonds and stuff, whichever one of those, I'd put the money in there, whichever one's the less the less tax, the least taxed.
That's what you would do with $50,000? Gary,
Spending on myself.
Gary, what would you do with $50,000?
I'd save half of it inside the bank, and then I would spend the rest of it.
On
We
what?
know
Probably,
what Michael
like-
would do.
What? What'd you say, Ryan?
Hey guys, a second.
Ah.
I said we all know what to buy.
Yeah, we all know what I would do. Wait, who?
Give me a second. I'm gonna try something and tell me
Probably-
if this is a better micro.
Some games.
Hold up. Who? Ryan,
That's a
who
good
would
one.
who would do what?
Guys,
What?
Yeah.
What?
this is a better mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna answer random crap on this, whatever.
Alright, you know what we could do?
What?
Huh. Would you rather?
Hold up. Before we do would you rather and stuff like that, since that's something we would totally continue if we started it. I found the comments for the milkshake things. One person said it's a thick liquid, but it's still a liquid, therefore it is a drink. And the other person said milk is a drink. You drink a milkshake, you don't chew it, so a milkshake can't be food.
Well, it's a very easy.
But here's my
found-
counter to this.
1% at a time.
Not all milkshakes are milky.
Ryan,
True.
what were you
But,
saying?
While that may be true, if it's more solid, then it is a food. If it is more liquid, it would probably be considered a drink. The two aren't necessarily mutually exclusive either. The answer both is perfectly valid in this question.
So Ryan's just team both over here.
I've been saying that from the beginning. I would argue it is more drink than food, but that is my opinion.
I just straight up agree with Fluff Loser. It's a thick liquid, but it's still a liquid. It's a drink. It's a liquid. I agree with what this man has to say.
Shoo, get. This is mine. Leave.
Alright, so first off, what do you guys think I would do if I had $50,000?
Buy a
suit.
suit.
Immediately answered.
And we're correct.
Oh, absolutely correct. Here's the thing. I've thought about it recently. I don't remember if I told you guys this or not, but you know how expensive those things are a lot? And I was just thinking like how much it would be to make a suit of Hero. It'd probably be like one of the cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
He has like the most basic color scheme ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a black canine with like a little bit of white on him. That would probably be like one near
Guys?
the easy. What?
The would you rather? I really want to get into this.
Alright, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Like I said, his color scheme. He's a black canine with a little bit of white on him. That would be really cheap to make. I wouldn't even need all the $5,000 or $50,000. I would need like maybe like $3,000. And then I'd spend like the rest in like.
I'll make you one for $4.
Huh? How many what?
I'll make you one for $5.
No. Gary, you wouldn't
Why
even
not?
be able to come close to the quality of suits that can be made by anyone who even thinks they know what they're doing.
And what?
Hmm?
What are we talking about?
Suits. Fursuits.
Hmm?
Fursuits. Alright, so
Alright,
what's
I'm
the
switching back to my old thing because like my microphone might be better, but but I can't hear anything. So
Alright, fair. Fair.
Alright.
When you get back, you can do the would you rather.
Compare the perspective of the narrator and her first employers regarding wage.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, also just real quickly, because it's something that I just remembered from the last Skype we tried to do. I got my old chair back. Yay. So now it won't yank off my tail whenever I try to get up.
Nice.
Right?
Tail.
Ryan remembers what happened last time with the old chair that I had.
Haha.
How it would just get caught in like the back and armrest part of it, and they would just yank it off.
Yep.
That won't happen anymore. Yay!
Alright.
Yeah. They
Let's do would you rather.
didn't.
Alright. So, the question was, would you rather be covered in fur or be covered in scales?
Do I even need to answer this one?
Scales.
You can sit this one out if you would like to.
Fur.
Scales.
Fur.
I picked scales. Now, as mammals, we inherently already are. There are some exceptions. But as mammals, we are inherently covered in fur. So
you prefer scales?
honestly, yeah, that'd be cooler.
So you prefer to be a scaly?
Scales would be awesome.
Scales would be awesome.
So you're a scaly.
I guess so.
Sure.
Which is the lizard equivalent, which is the reptilian equivalent of a furry. In case you didn't know.
I guess so. Wait, that's actually a thing.
Yes, that's a thing.
Holy cow.
Yeah, making fun of me for being a furry, now I can make fun of you for being a scaly.
I'm not, but that's awesome.
No, I have a friend who's legit scaly.
Something that's inherently mammalian versus something that's not even of the same. One is very much cooler than the other.
Yeah, well...
Anyway, next question. Your
Right.
only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
Giraffe.
You're wrong, but okay.
What? I didn't hear you.
Donkey or
Only
giraffe?
mode of transportation. Your only mode of transportation.
What are the choices?
Donkey or giraffe?
Donkey or giraffe?
It's a giraffe.
Giraffe.
Also, just so I can say...
Alright,
Also,
I
just...
know you both think
Giraffe,
that sounds
obviously.
cool.
Okay, also, just so
Yeah,
I
I
can...
know
Just
you
so I
both-
can say... It's a giraffe.
Now,
It's a giraffe.
well, you both
It's a
think
giraffe.
that's cool, and it's funny. You realize walking is a mode of transportation, correct?
Yeah.
You would have to
Your point
be
is?
on. You would have to have the giraffe in your house to move.
Oh yeah, because a donkey is so much easier.
I'll just live outside.
Okay, where's the neck gonna go? Now,
I'll
if
sink it
the
through the window.
giraffe
Duh.
is faster, but the giraffe has to come inside with you.
I mean, at that
How
point,
are
I would
you
just
going
buy
to
a house
use
big
the
enough.
restroom?
At that point, I would just use the $50,000 I have from our other question and
be
buy a
outside.
mansion and buy a house big enough for the giraffe.
Those questions are not related and therefore do not count.
I don't care.
Fine, whatever.
To answer your
Alright.
question, where would I go to the bathroom? Obviously, outside.
Okay, so you're willing to. Okay.
Next question.
27% disagree with you. I mean, agree with you. 27% agree.
That's 73. Wait, what? 27. Yeah,
That's a
that
disappointment.
73% can.
For a donkey, yes.
All right, next question.
All right. Would you rather live in a cave or a treehouse?
Treehouse.
Treehouse.
Cave.
No.
I'm back,
No. Gary.
Mom.
Where are the drugs going? Where are the drugs going?
I need them.
Sorry, there's something in my throat.
I need them more.
I say treehouse for one reason.
What?
If someone makes me mad, I can say, "You're not allowed in my treehouse."
You're not allowed inside my bat cave.
Yeah, but one definitely sounds more 4-year-old than the other one.
One that reflects your mental age a little bit more.
Yeah. Also, I love this next question for me, and we're gonna have to discuss this. We're gonna have to give it a little bit of a preface for people to understand why I like this question.
Read the question.
All right. Would you rather never sweat again
Oh
or
god.
never feel cold again?
Oh.
Oh god.
For me, that's a pretty good question.
Well, you guys know the answer I picked. All right.
I mean,
I like
already...
the cold, but I don't like sweat.
I was gonna say, Ryan, you don't sweat normally. Like, don't you already not sweat? So you would just pick cold.
I have incredibly reduced sweating,
So you
which
can't
is
sweat.
very dangerous, actually. Not much. No, I can get greasy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from
And my
freaking.
feet can sweat.
I mean, I'm from freaking Antarctica. I can handle the cold.
I mean, okay, listen. All right. So the reason this question, along with I don't really sweat, I also despise the cold.
Oh yeah,
Now,
yeah. That's the thing we
reason
need
you
to
do
preface.
not-
I love the cold.
That's the thing we need to preface. He hates the cold more than anything.
Yeah, that is my number one worst enemy, and trust me, that's actually a pretty long list. When you're talking about me.
You Floridian.
Now, sweat is a good thing. It cools your body off. And you can get a heat stroke very quickly if you don't sweat. Now, I will
just
tell you
won't
how
go
much
into
I hate
heat.
the cold. Our house's thermostat is at 75. I am cold
Wuss.
in this room.
So you're like a chick.
What?
So you're like a chick.
I don't get it.
Majority of women like the temperature to be hotter. Majority of men like for it to be colder.
Okay, I completely disagree with that after a certain threshold.
So far what we've learned is that Ryan is a female scaly.
Specific threshold.
So what we've learned so far is that Ryan's a female scaly who believes that milkshakes are both a food and a drink.
Alright, none of those things are true, but okay, whatever. Fine, how about this one? I will say one of them is true. Dun dun dun, which one?
Alright.
It's 2018. You can be a female whenever you want.
Milkshakes or drinks? Gary. That's in the least exciting of that very short list. Okay.
But it's 2018.
I
You can change your
know.
gender at any time.
Yeah.
I really don't want to, though.
But you can.
I can, and,
Look,
and
I'm a
people
guy.
who do,
Look, I'm a
then
girl
more power
now.
to you. The people who do, more power to you, but I don't.
This is actually something I
I don't
could
care.
talk about, but I shouldn't.
I don't care if they do change their gender. I just don't want them to force it upon me to switch the way that I say.
And I say this is
If you get what I'm saying. Like,
I think I understand.
I said this
I
is
mean,
some.
I slightly disagree with your viewpoint, but I mean, well, whatever.
Yeah.
All
right.
Next
Next
question. Next question.
Next question.
Forgot we were even doing that. Never have to clean a bathroom again, or never have to do dishes again.
Never have to clean a bathroom.
joke's on them. I never clean the bathroom.
I mean,
so never do
same.
dishes.
Same. I think I've done dishes like once.
Honestly, never have to do dishes, but that's only because I really don't care about cleaning the bathroom. Throw some snowball in there and wait.
Here's the thing. Cleaning bathroom, just in general, we kind of have had a septic problem for a while. So cleaning the bathroom might happen more often than you'd want to in this house.
Would you rather wear a wedding dress / tuxedo every day,
Oh
or wear
god.
a bathing suit every day?
Oh god.
Bathing suit.
Bathing suit.
Yeah, you can be a lifeguard.
Yeah, he can be a lifeguard.
Ryan would be perfectly fine with the tuxedo. Or wedding dress, whichever one he
by the
wants.
way.
Or wedding dress, whichever one he wants to wear. Whichever one he wants to wear.
Oh my gosh, you people. I would not. I actually hate dressing formally. I hate it incredibly. Unless
I like
it
it
is
when it.
absolutely over the top.
Oh god.
There is not.
I mean, I don't want, like, I'm okay with it. I like to look formal, but I don't want to, like, dress formal. So, like, I'll only really do it when I need to, which is, like, when I'm presenting for, like, science fair and stuff like that.
Oof. Alright. Well,
You dress
okay.
up for science fair
Well,
last year.
guys.
I just wore my subway uniform.
I wear...
Guys. Alright. Wait.
All right.
What was the last movie that you saw?
Holding.
Both of you.
I think the last
You can't
movie
lie.
I saw was...
Is it like
Tag.
Alright.
okay?
Gary.
So be more specific here. Is it like the last movie I finished, or like the first
Last
movie
movie
I
you saw.
started watching? Okay,
The
so
last
the last movie.
movie you saw.
Okay, so the last movie I saw technically was Predator, but
Alright.
I only like began it. I never got to finish it.
Predator then. Alright. What was the last fiction book that you guys read?
Fiction
or
book?
with a story. Or a book with a story.
Last Harry Potter.
I think Frankenstein.
Unless we're counting
Alright.
books and games, because I read a book.
No,
inside
we're not
games,
counting
so-
books from games.
Do
We're not
comics count?
counting books from games.
All right, then Harry Potter.
Do
No.
comics count?
No.
Dang it.
No.
All right. Would you
Harry
rather be an
Potter.
unimportant character in the last movie you saw, or an unimportant character in the last book you read?
Well, in Frankenstein, it's if you're an
Unimportant
unimportant
characters
character.
of the last book I read. That means I wouldn't die.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the
Very
same in
easy.
Frankenstein,
Choice is easy.
but I think I'm gonna have to go with Tag because Frankenstein is a matter of like there's a monster just attacking the place and like killing people. But in Tag, it's like there's these 4 bozos just running around playing tag, and it's hilarious to watch from the sidelines.
Hmm.
So definitely Tag.
Well, I don't remember what the last movie I saw was, but the last book I finished reading was A Raisin in the Sun for AP Lit. And I don't want to live in that time period, so I'm just going to go with the movie.
Surprised the movie was worse.
Yeah. It turns out to be the Emoji Movie.
Movie about a
Oh,
bird
God.
just getting like demolished. There's like 4 people survive. They're all very
Actually, wait.
important people.
Wait, let me think. The last movie I saw could have been Avengers Infinity War.
I have yet to watch
Oh,
that.
Then yeah, you're probably dead. Maybe.
No, I got a 50-50 shot.
He does. He does have a 50-50 shot exactly.
And we all know that's
What?
going to be reversed eventually. They're not going to leave half the population dead. It's just not going to happen. So
you'd rather live in the Marvel world.
movie. That'd be awesome, yes.
Well,
Alright.
if it depends
Would
if
you
you're in
rather-
there in New York or not. Because that's where it all happens.
That's true. Alright, would you rather move
Conduct.
to a new city or town every week? Or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in?
First one. Obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah. You want to go see Japan or Tokyo or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see the world.
Live inside a new town every week.
You know,
You?
I have a workaround for this one.
Bring the town with you?
No, I mean, we don't technically live in something that's formally recognized. So, if I just move to a different room of my house, I'm technically somewhere else.
I mean, I move from like
Because
one side of the house to the other often,
it's
so
a different GPS coordinate, and it's a different GPS coordinate. We're not really officially recognized. So,
maybe.
Ooh.
I can just drive 5 minutes down the road, then I'm inside a new place. So
I mean, yeah, that's a good workaround.
hmm.
Plus, even if you
Alright,
had to
so-
switch between 2 different towns or cities, you could just go to like the
Moving-
nearest one and then just go back the next week.
That's true.
You could just go
Yeah.
between those 2
Just
places.
have 2 houses. Just 2 houses. Just have 2 houses. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how people have a
Would you
summer home?
rather?
You know how people have a summer home? I have an
guys.
every other week home.
All right. So, would you
all right, next.
actually no? The statistics on that one was 69 to 31 in favor of move.
Fair.
Aw. I accidentally skipped that question. All right. Would you rather have the police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit, or have a psychopathic clown hunting you?
So what was the first one? I wasn't listening.
Have the police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit.
Or have a psychopathic clown chasing you?
Okay.
Cloud.
So here's my
Now,
count. How do they know I didn't do it?
No. Have the police hunting you for a murder you
How
didn't
do you
commit.
know that I didn't do it?
Because that's the basis of
Yeah,
the
but
question.
how do you know that I didn't commit it?
I see 2 things about this. One,
Gary, that's the premise of the question. They can set up whatever premise they want.
here's the way I see it. they're chasing you down, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have to face the consequences. Like, they catch you, but then they're like, or they eventually realize, oh wait, you didn't do it. So it's like, alright, that's over. The other way, the other thing I see,
the system did not charge me.
the other thing I see with the clown thing, which is one I'd rather do just because it's more fun. I could hunt down and kill that
Okay.
clown.
So, you realize, it says a psychopathic clown. Most people are going to go to it, but a psychopathic clown doesn't really have any special powers.
No, it's just a crazy person
And
with
self-defense is a thing,
Yeah,
and anyone who doesn't know... Oh wait, you're making a video. For anyone who couldn't tell by our obvious speech patterns,
yeah.
we live in America. We have
Yeah.
guns.
Here's the thing. I'm currently looking at a drawer
America,
full of weapons.
#1 guns. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm in my room right now.
You guys saw the bows. You guys saw the bows.
Here's the thing. I'm in my room right now. I'm in my room right now, and I'm currently looking at a drawer full of weapons that I can use if I need to. So I'm also looking at a giant sword in my
I'll just go like.
I'm also looking at a bow and arrow and a giant
I'll
sword
go
in my
20
closet.
feet forward, and then I'll just go get the shotgun.
Yeah, at a shotgun.
I don't need a sword or a knife.
I've mapped out
or,
everything
a
in my
bow.
house.
I've got shotgun.
I've kept a mental note.
Everything shotgun.
Here's the thing. I've kept a mental note of anything and everything in my house that can be used as a weapon. If a psychopathic clown's gonna try to kill me, by all means, try. It's not gonna work out for
Am I
you.
back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Were you gone?
I'm back.
Were you
Yeah,
gone?
cut out.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
Alright,
a
next
psychopathic clown wants to try to kill me, go ahead and try. It's not gonna work.
Alright, would you rather?
5 seconds later.
Would you rather be so afraid that you can't go to the second floor of a building, or be so afraid of the sun that you can only leave the house on rainy days? And I'm assuming at night, but it doesn't say that, so only rainy days.
Okay, I hate rain so much. I hate being in the rain.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with the whole second story thing. Plus, I could just have someone drag me up there.
Joke's on
Second
you.
story.
Here's
I
the
like
thing.
the rain.
Here's
the darkness.
Here's the thing.
So I'd rather.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. It just says you can't go up there. Doesn't mean you can't have someone drag you up there.
That's true. You can't go up there of your own free will.
But you can be dragged up there, and then you can do whatever you want up there.
I'll just simply
I'm
be afraid of the sun.
So, I mean, someone could drag you outside, but you'd just scramble
I'll be
back into
afraid
your
of the
house.
sun.
That's a bad decision, I feel like. Alright, would you rather live in a haunted house where the ghosts ignore you and do their own thing, or be a ghost in a house living out a pleasant and uneventful week from your life again and again and again and again? Forever.
Wait, so it's... Either scenario is
First one.
forever? Either scenario is forever?
It doesn't say that, but it implies it.
So I'd be stuck in a mansion where ghosts just ignore me?
Yes.
Wow, the ghost must really hate me.
They just ignore you and do their own thing. They're like, yeah, whatever.
I would be
Or
so bored,
If
though.
there's something strange
in the neighborhood. Is this
we get a
copyrighted?
call.
No, no.
Ghostbusters!
Technically,
idea.
no, it's not.
Okay, just something that I just remembered that I thought was funny. Have either of you two seen Scorpion? I know Ryan hasn't. Right, Gary, have you seen Scorpion?
Mortal Kombat?
No, the show.
No.
Alright, well, there's a show called Scorpion. It's about a group of geniuses that, like, prevent casualties and stuff like that, and solve cybercrimes and all that junk. There's one episode where they're going to to a ship that was been told to have a ghost there, and there's what looks like blood dripping from the roof in one of the rooms, and like it drips on one of them, and he starts freaking out. And another person. So like, they all have like ear comms that they can talk to each other with. Another person's like, "Oh crap, I'm not qualified to deal with this. I need to call someone. Who are you gonna call?" And he just looks at it, he's like, "Oh, I don't know, the freaking Ghostbusters." Like he
All right,
like.
next question.
Alright, do we ever answer?
All right, would you rather answer what?
The mansion thing. Because I'm gonna go with the second one, because at least that sounds not as boring.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
the first one.
Oh,
Second.
yeah,
I like the
answered
first
mine. Yeah, the first one.
Second.
Would you rather be an average person in the present or be a king 2,500 years ago?
King.
Gary, Ryan, what would you do?
This is a
I wouldn't
fairly
even be a
easy
king.
choice for me.
I'd be a
This
tyrant.
is an easy choice for me.
Average person, present day.
This is an easy choice for me.
You're
Which
egotistical
one
enough
would
to want to
feed
be a
my
king.
ego more?
Yeah, here's the thing. I could probably enjoy this time
Let's
more
get
than I
answers.
would back then. Because we have some pretty fun
Thing
stuff today.
is, 2,500 years ago,
We've got pretty fun.
2,500 years ago,
We have
my
pretty fun
knowledge,
stuff today.
I'd be considered a god.
That is true. You would probably
My
be
knowledge,
considered.
2,500 years ago?
Or a sorcerer.
That's true, I could be burned. But
Or you could
I'm a
get,
king.
or you
No
could
one
get in
can
a lot of trouble with the churches.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I could see that happening.
have a little bit of a crusade, or I could just offer the Pope another crusade and make him happy.
Yeah, crusades.
I would most likely see you getting in a lot of trouble with the church.
That's true. All right. Would you rather
I
be
think the church would
fantastic
probably
at writing
hate me just a
horses?
little bit.
What was the question?
Would you rather be fantastic at riding horses, or be amazing at driving dirt bikes?
I'd rather be able to drive dirt bikes. I've never driven a dirt bike. I've ridden a horse like twice, I think.
See, here's my thing here, okay? A dirt bike's sort of just like a bike, but it's electric. That's my viewpoint there. I think the horse. Probably the horse.
The horse?
Really?
Yeah, horse. Yeah.
I think dirt bikes is
Same.
faster. I think. Aren't they? At least more fun.
Here's another thing. I
Write
feel
a-
like if you were
would
good at...
rather write a novel.
All right.
Continue.
All right. Would you rather write a novel that will be widely considered the most important book in the past 200 years, but you in the book will only be appreciated after your death, or be the most famous erotica writer of your generation?
Most famous what writer?
Erotica.
I don't know what that is.
Erotica.
Think fanfic.
Oh. So nothing very important. We're talking like the Sam and Dean Winchester fan and all that. Okay. The first one.
Wait, so like, hold up. What exactly is it? Just fanfic writer?
Not
Yeah, basically
exactly.
a fanfic. You know, like these
Not
two
exactly.
Oh, like that kind of fanfic.
or fandom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I
I
think
would
the first
definitely go with the first
The
one.
first one.
Also because one thing I really want to do is to not be forgotten. And for me to be remembered in death like that for having written that book would definitely help.
Right. Now, I looked it up, and I was right about the definition, except it's not like fanfic. It's only to arouse.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Would you rather spend the
First
rest of
one.
your life with a sailboat with a sailboat as your home, or an RV as your home?
So be the sniper or Donald Duck. Or
Dude,
definitely, no,
sailboat.
Donald Duck, yeah.
Sailboat. I choose sailboat.
So did I.
I
Simply because a sailboat is cooler.
what was the other one? RV?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I've wanted an RV for the longest time, but I've been told numerous times it's a bad idea.
Mm.
And sailboat sounds interesting, but last time I've ever been in a sailboat, I almost sunk it.
You almost sunk it.
The last time I've ever been in a
Alright.
sailboat, I almost
I'm
sunk this
curious.
thing. You're curious? Alright,
Alright.
here's a fun story.
Tell us
Sure.
the story.
Alright,
Amuse us.
alright, story time. So what happened one time in the Boy Scouts was we were doing a thing where we were... It was at, I think it was at Lake Wenatchee, I think. We were riding, like, all these sorts of boats and stuff. Like, we were given, like, we could choose to ride either, like, kayaks, canoes, like, paddle boat thingies, or the paddle boards, like, the thingies you stand on and you, like, paddle with. Sailboats, stuff like that. Well, that's first off, that's where I learned that I like kayaks so much. So we were, me and my friend Tyler were told we wanted to ride the sailboat, and there was this group of girls who were supposed to teach us how to properly drive a sailboat, and they didn't teach us jack squat. So when when it was our turn to actually ride it, and actually like do stuff, just the two of us, we almost sunk it before we got back to the land. It's filled with water. We almost sunk it. We went out just a little bit, then realized we don't know what we're doing, and we had to turn back, and we almost sunk it right before we got to land. And then I was like, never again am I riding in a sailboat. Hey! Alright, we get it. You can play guitar.
Alright, so the next one is... Yeah, I know. Alright, be completely insane and know that you're insane, or be completely insane and believe that you're sane.
Know that I'm insane.
I'm already one of those.
Exactly.
We're all already one of those. Well, me much less than you guys.
Yeah, so I'll just...
You two are insane.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yes!
Are we allowed to play this?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
not
we
sure.
are.
Right,
Play the Japanese
would you
version.
rather...
A bunch of people use it, so.
Yeah.
Would you rather vomit uncontrollably every time you heard the happy birthday song? Or get a headache that lasts for the rest of the day every time you see a bird, including in pictures and video?
Oh, God.
What was the first one again?
Alright. Vomit uncontrollably every time you hear happy birthday.
Ooh. Or headache every time you see a bird. I very rarely see birds. Minus vultures. I see a good bit of vultures, I guess.
Does art count?
Then you would get a headache every time you saw one.
Does art count?
Yes.
Dear God. I would have headaches every day.
The second one.
First one. Okay.
Second one.
I'm going with first
Right,
one because I also... What?
Remember, the first one is vomit uncontrollably whenever
Okay,
Or
here's
you
the
hear the
thing.
happy birthday song.
Here's the thing. I can see, not only is that I'm gonna hear that maybe like what, once a year, as opposed to seeing a bird. Also, remember that one of my many things I do.
Right.
What?
You have a terrible friend.
Oh please, you would show me birds too, just to give me a headache.
Oh, I totally would. I would text you pictures of birds constantly.
Screw you. I would aim for you if you played that song, you know.
No.
I would
No,
aim at you.
texting you pictures of birds. You're
No,
just gonna
the song.
You can't do anything.
No, the song.
Oh, actually,
If I receive any
don't
audio
know which
files
one,
from you,
because
I would just not open them unless I'm near you. That's the thing. You can't really send me the thing so easily. A picture you can send me, I could accidentally see it and then have a headache. But the song, I would have to open the sound file and listen to it.
alright,
But here's the thing. No, I see practical use in this.
Alright.
I see practical use in this. So, I'm on this diet, and screw this diet. My birthday is the time I get to cheat on it massively. Just
alright, would you rather?
just do a happy birthday after I have that dinner of just breaking my diet. And there's some practical use in that.
Yeah, but that's not good for your throat.
No, but you know what else
Alright,
isn't
there's
good
an
for
easy answer to
me?
this next one for me.
What?
Alright,
Yeah.
next one.
Guys,
Yeah,
this is
next
a very
one.
easy. Alright. This is a very easy answer for me. So, be hired for a well-paying job that you lied to get and have no idea how to do, or
Oh god.
be about to give the most important presentation of your life, but you can't remember any of the material you prepared.
This is perfect for you.
Oh, so what I basically do anyways. The second one, obviously.
What was the first one again? Job that you don't know what you're doing, but you just got into that position? Like, you lied your way into that position? Was that the first one?
Alright, my audio cut out for reasons unexplained to me, but what did you say?
What was the first one?
I didn't hear anything after I read the question.
What was the first
It
one?
was be hired for a well-paying job that you lied to get and have no idea how to do.
Okay, well, Gary just said, oh, the thing I do all the time, the second one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on
I would probably do the
the same page
first
with you
one.
there.
I'd probably do the first one. Which one would you do, Ryan? Which would you lie your way into?
The one where I could just BS it. I could BS it. I could BS presentation. Would you rather walk around work or school for the whole day without realizing there's a giant brown stain on the back of your pants?
Oh god.
Or realize the deadline for the most important paper or project was yesterday and you are nowhere near done. I'm basically immune to
Joke's on them.
so.
I already do it. The second one.
Wait, most important paper
Embarrassment.
most important paper like ever?
Yes.
Ah, crap. Here's the thing. If that was in high school, I could get away with it.
And it was paper or project.
Project.
Which includes basically everything you do for work, too.
Frick. Yeah, here's the thing. If it was something in high school, I could get away with that. But, nah. Frick. I would have to go with the embarrassment.
The second one.
Humiliation.
Here's the thing. Okay, this is a completely random thing that I just want to mention just because it's somewhat similar to this. I've had something very similar to the first thing happen to me.
Oh. Alright.
And it was,
Would you rather?
hold on, I'm not
eat
done
a
yet.
sandwich?
Hold on,
made of-
Ryan. Hold on, Ryan. You never eat this food.
Okay.
Sheesh, Ryan.
Jeez,
I
Ryan.
didn't want this mess. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
The
By
the
all means,
so the
continue.
first thing
I won't
was
interrupt you.
so the first thing was just
I won't talk over you. The floor is yours.
so the first thing was
I
just
give you the mic. It is your turn to speak.
I'm gonna mute you. So the first thing was just having like a stain on the back of your pants without
Walk
noticing.
away, Michael.
Where do you live? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna like punch you. No, the first thing was like brown stain in the back of your pants, right? Without noticing. That's what the first one was.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um.
basically.
So I remember one time in school I had like my fly down for the longest time without noticing, and it wasn't until like near like the end of lunch I realized it, which was like near the end of the day, anyways.
Gosh.
So
Mm,
that was unfortunate.
This one would really suck for me.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm not entirely sure which one would be worse, because we have some stuff in our fridge. And I don't have the nicest friends. Eat a sandwich made from 4 ingredients in your fridge, chosen at random, or eat a sandwich made by a group of your friends from 4 ingredients from your fridge.
Okay. Okay, so I have got to think this through.
Thing is,
What
you
do
guys
I
wouldn't
have in my
poison
fridge?
me. It might be unbearably taste terrible, but I think I have to go with friends because it wouldn't kill me.
So basically, it's a matter of you trust us to
How do
not
you
kill
know?
you. You trust us to not kill you,
Yeah.
basically. Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Here's the thing. I'm sure as heck not gonna go for the one because as much as I distrust any other living being, I can at least trust you guys to not kill me. But here's the thing.
Exactly.
Can I choose what the group of friends is? Because it's 4 ingredients, so I'm guessing one ingredient
It
per
doesn't
person.
say.
Can I choose who those friends are?
It doesn't say that, but I'm going to say yes and no. Would that change your answer?
If it's, I mean, it wouldn't change the answer either way because, I mean, actually, I don't know how bad some of the stuff in our fridge is, but at least I know my friends wouldn't try to kill me. But I would say Matthew and Harrison, sure, I feel like they'd be a lot nicer. Pacey, I'm not completely sure how nice he would handle this situation. You two I would hate afterwards. Justin, I don't think he would. I don't
Don't
think.
you already hate us though?
Oh, I already hate you guys. But Justin, I don't think would give me too much of an issue with what's in my sandwich. So I'd pick like Justin, Harrison, Matthew, and Pacey, and hope that I don't get something that'll make me throw up.
Alright, would you rather have someone impersonating you and doing really amazing things that you get credit for, or find money hidden in weird places all around your house every day with no explanation where the money comes from or how it keeps getting there?
So it could just be my money constantly.
I mean, it could be.
It could.
I mean, I have my money.
Also,
I mean, I have my money in like a little safe. I don't think that's just gonna. I don't think that's just gonna end up somewhere around my house. It's in a frickin' safe.
oh, I'm getting an ad for a
What?
game that I kind of want.
What? You're getting what?
Nothing.
You're getting an ad?
The second one, I guess.
You're getting an ad for
I
something
got
you
an
kind of want.
ad. I got an ad. I kind of wanna see if I trust it.
Alright, well, Ryan's taking that roulette.
I choose the
Russian
second.
roulette. Yeah, I think I got to go with the second one. Also because I wouldn't want to take credit from someone.
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, well, I'm installing this,
What is it?
and we're playing that afterwards.
What is it? Is it Overwatch?
Nothing. You'll find out. Now, would you rather have plants grow at 10 times their normal rate when you are near, or for people and animals to stop aging when you're near them?
Second one.
Okay.
What does near exactly
What would
mean
be
in this
the point?
scenario?
Of the plant.
I'm assuming
You could harvest
yeah,
food
like
a lot quicker.
to the gardener out.
You could harvest
For
food
me,
very
near
quickly.
is like-
mean to the gardener of your cemetery.
You could harvest food very quickly with the first one, but the second one, you are the fountain of youth, except you're just slightly better because you exist.
Actually, you would be near yourself and you would never age.
All right, I see no problem with. Oh,
It never specifies that you can never die though.
No, it doesn't say that. You can probably die from
Just because you
you
don't.
yeah, you can die,
failure.
but no, that's not the issue. The issue is not being able to ever be an adult and living that experience part of your life.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it never
You're
specifies
supposed to be a
that.
teenager first.
I would never be
What?
taken seriously
No,
by
no, no,
anyone.
no. Because whenever you were born, that means that you would never age there.
No, it's starting now.
Yeah, we're starting since
Whenever you
it
press-
starts
Oh,
whenever
it's
you
starting
answer the
now?
question.
Okay,
It starts.
Okay.
It starts whenever you answer the question.
Unless otherwise
Okay, so
specified.
legally speaking, I am 18, so I can do a majority of stuff minus own a gun and drink alcohol.
All right.
No, you can own a gun.
But just about everything else, no, not anymore. They switched the law this year. Stupid.
Good.
I say I couldn't get a job.
No gun
really.
and no alcohol.
Like I couldn't really be able to get a job or anything like that.
I guess
so.
don't age.
I'm still going with the non-aging thing. I'm just
I
saying.
think-
Is
I'm still going with the non-aging thing.
The
Heck, that could be my job. I could just pay people to stay around them for
Number
a
one.
little bit.
number one. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck at 16 forever. And number two,
Wait, you're 16?
it's an awesome troll. Yeah.
So he's 18, I'm 17, you're 16. Okay,
I'm 18.
that's what I said.
Also, it'd be the best troll ever on the gardener of your cemetery.
You're so mean. Hey, maybe that could get me out of having
Alright,
to do the.
would you rather?
Go ahead.
Keep in mind that also applies to weeds and stuff, which would really suck. Would you rather have chapped lips that never heal, or terrible dandruff that can't be treated?
What was the first one?
God.
Chapped lips that never heal. Neither of these are medically dangerous, so.
I'd go with. It's obvious which one I'd go
Um,
with, guys. Come on.
Which one?
Asking me or Gary?
Chapped lips that never heal. Or dandruff. So basically it's either dandruff or chapped lips.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Forever.
Which either way, I have chapped
And, like,
lips.
the
and
worst
I
case
honestly don't really do anything.
Scenario of both of them. Yeah.
What would you
It gives
pick,
me
Ryan?
like no problems
Alright.
having chapped lips. So
This-
I choose
oh, I-
chapped lips.
Dandruff is less annoying because like chapped lips hurt, and like,
Chapped lips hurt,
you know.
really? I don't have
They,
a problem
they
with my chapped
kind
lips.
of hurt, but
whenever
not
they get
really.
really bad, yeah, they do. Oh no, whenever it gets really bad, they can bust and hurt. And this is like worst case scenarios of both. So
Alright, here's the thing. You guys
I
remember?
don't want to have.
You guys remember what I look like? Do you think I want dandruff?
Oh yeah, that's true.
No.
I have
But this
longer hair
next
than
question.
I have longer
Next
hair than
question.
I have longer hair than
Next
both of you
question.
combined. I have longer hair than both of
Yep.
you guys. Than two of you guys both of you guys combined.
Yes. Maybe not three
Alright.
of both of us.
Maybe
Next
Okay,
maybe
the
not
next one,
three,
though.
but I have long
Would you
hair.
rather have out of control body hair? Would you rather have out of control body hair or out of control body odor?
Oh god,
Body hair.
body hair, because at least it's not
So
necessarily
either
odor.
Be a teenage male or a teenage male. Either way,
Yeah, body hair. I think body hair.
we all basically have both of these right now.
Doesn't
Next
matter.
question.
The first one. The
Yeah.
body hair.
Yeah,
I
body
choose
hair.
body hair.
Much the hair, because you can shave and cut it, but out of control body odor.
Now
people
that's
don't want to
annoying.
be around you.
I mean, is that really
Alright,
so
so
bad
all the
though?
mysteries of the
Hold on, is that really so bad though? People do suck.
guys.
Continue.
Next question: would you rather know all the mysteries or know every outcome of every choice you make?
Oh god. Or
I said know all the mysteries of the universe, or know every outcome of every choice you make.
Oh, okay, my bad.
second one.
The first one.
All right, Gary's correct.
Surprise! The Earth is round. The Earth is flat.
Because if you know all the mysteries of the gosh. But,
Well, shall we talk about
knowing
that for a
the
while?
mysteries of... Oh yeah, oh my gosh, please don't. I really don't want to get in this.
Gary, do you want to get in this?
I do not want to start.
I wasn't
I do
listening.
not want to
Flat
start.
Earth.
I do not want to start.
Do you want to start the flat Earth debate?
No. Flat Earth. Earth is not flat. The end.
Thank you.
Shall I call my uncle?
Thank you. I'll be here all year.
Shall I call my uncle?
Please don't.
I wish I don't even have his phone number.
I will tell your uncle.
Cause my uncle.
So,
for those of you
would
guys who don't
okay,
know,
so-
hold on, since no one else knows, or no one who's watching knows this, my uncle is a flat earther. Ryan has aneurysms of sheer stupidity at the thought of people believing in a flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gary's just here.
and I've had to deal with my uncle before.
Alright.
I lost a night debating with him what the frickin' Earth is. Actually, no, not just me, but every other member of my family was trying to convince him that the Earth isn't flat for an entire night.
Alright. So if you know all the mysteries of the universe, that means you actually know a unified law of physics, and
24.
you could progress science and math and everything and you know what else? You know the outcome of every choice you will make, because that's a mystery of the universe. So,
I already know the answer to the universe. 24.
42.
Oh, is it
At
42?
least get your quotes right. Yes, at least get your references correct.
Sorry, 42.
Get your references correct.
Sorry, 42. I meant to say 24. Sorry, I got my I was in SpongeBob quote mode. Which you've never seen, Ryan.
It may randomly be convinced that if men passion only upon physical
Oh my
gratifications, desire eagerly, they are easily discouraged, as their ultimate objective is to enjoy, and the means has reached of the effect.
What the heck?
Jerry, what are you
You shall
reading?
object, must be found easy in trouble. Expert from Democracy
reading?
in America.
What the?
What are you talking about?
Is he? I think he's reading from the Commonwealth.
Just,
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Would you rather have someone secretly give you LSD on a random day?
Oh!
Sorry, read it again.
Once every 6 months. Would you
Okay.
rather have someone Would you rather secretly have someone secretly give you LSD on a random day and time once every 6 months, once a year, right? Or have everyone in the world all take LSD at the same time once every 5 years?
The second one. That sounds amazing.
That'd be one
Me.
fun day.
The first one.
The second one.
I choose the first one.
Why? No.
Because that means you get it twice a year, obviously. Sheesh.
So Gary's a drug addict. That's what we've
Alright.
learned today.
Yeah.
So what we've learned
That's
today
what we
is
learned
that.
today.
So what we've learned. So
But
what
no,
we've learned today is
just
that Gary's a
because
drug
that
addict.
one.
So what we've learned today is that Gary's a drug addict and Ryan is a female skelly.
I'm neither of those things, but sure.
Ryan, it's 2018. You can be whatever you want.
I don't want to be either of those things. All right, would you rather have everyone in the world, so like everyone at the same time? Come on. Like, dang. That'd be one cool day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't remember that day.
No one's gonna
It's
remember
a
that
massive
day.
mystery on what the heck
Would
just
you
happened
rather?
the previous day.
Be the life of. Also, that would also mean that newborns would have to take it too.
Oh no.
They would die.
Oh no.
Newborns would all die if they took
Right.
LSD.
It also doesn't say the dosage, so it might just be, 1/1,000,000th of a gram.
Just
But it could also
enough.
be
Just enough.
50
And it
grams.
could
You
also
don't
it
know.
could also be a literal gallon. It could also be a literal gallon.
I feel like that would kill you. Correct me
All
if I'm.
these squares make a circle.
All these squares make a circle.
All these
All
squares
squares make a circle.
All these
All
squares make a circle.
How do all these squares make a circle? Remember when Cell was making the arena? How do all these squares
Yeah.
make a circle? Oh god.
But no, I'm talking about Mr. Popo.
I know, but then I remembered.
Anyone doesn't understand why we're.
Yeah, and then I was talking about. Then I remembered that Cell made the same joke in Abridged when he was making Cell games. He remember how he had to make arena multiple times?
Yeah, he did.
And one of them was a circle.
Yeah. And
How do all these squares make a
green,
circle?
and that one's still green. And that one's still green.
Finally,
Yeah.
and he's like talking about like the exact the exact like measures of the arena, and then he looks at the half square in the middle.
Alright, would you rather be the life of the party and the funniest person your friends know but suffer from depression, or be happy and content with people think you're boring and unfunny?
Oh, so the first one.
The first one is just a hugely over exaggerated version of me.
The first
Ah.
one was me for a while. So, would you rather never be able to wear pants, or never be able to wear shorts? Oh no, wait,
Pants.
never mind. Shorts.
Pants. I only wear shorts.
Shorts.
I don't own a single pair of pants.
already
I
don't
have
wear
shorts.
Shorts. I do not own I don't own shorts.
Okay. Okay, so here's my circumstances here, okay?
You wear both.
I'm gonna say I would rather always wear pants, okay? But here's the coincidence here. I'm wearing shorts right now.
Eh, I'm wearing shorts
Okay.
right now.
Whenever the question started out, I was thinking like in terms of like
Nudist.
all all pants of every kind and shorts. Like just always have to be
You agreed to that
like
quick.
underwear tops because I would so be in for that.
I'm worried.
Would you rather be unable to have? Ooh.
Before you start that, I just want to give an update on the milkshakes.
Would you rather?
I just want to give an update on the milkshakes real quickly. Now there's 3 votes for food. And 21 votes for drink.
All right. Would you rather?
You know what? Everyone on that
unable-
Vino's stupid.
I'm
You know what
expecting
a
Ryan
Vino
to
is?
make some kind of comment.
Do I know what a Vino is? Yeah, I know what a Vino is.
No, what he posted it on.
Yeah, he knows.
Furry.
Mm-hmm. You called every.
And that's
Okay.
like the
Alright, next.
that's like
next question.
the furry
I want
app.
to throw
So.
that out there.
Yeah, he basically just called
Would you
every
rather?
furry stupid. Or at least the how many people are on Amino currently actually? Like usually there's no less than 2,000 people on here at a time.
Would you rather? Would you rather be unable to have kids or only be able to conceive quintuplets?
The second one. 2,152
Oh my
people.
God.
2,153 people. He just called an idiot.
So let me think here, okay? So you're either shooting blanks or you're having 5 children at a time. I'm not sure how much a quintuplet is, so I'm gonna say 5.
We went over this, Gary. Quintuplet's 5. Quintuple is 5. Remember?
No children. No children. I choose no children.
Ryan.
All right. Give me a second.
Oh God.
Do you know what you just signed up for there?
What?
The way the question is phrased, you would be the one pregnant with quintuplets.
Wait, what? Read the question again.
That would hurt.
Read
Would
the
you rather
question
be
again. Read the
Have
question.
kids or only be able to conceive quintuplets.
Oh frick. Oh God. I did not read that. I vote you type out each question so I can look at it carefully every time you ask one. God. Jesus.
Ouch.
Ouch! And that's all you have to say?
Ouch.
Oh
I believe
God.
the proper term for what would happen is called tuliping.
It's called what?
Tulip.
What the heck did you do, James? Alright, here's the thing. Now, when you were reading that,
Gosh.
when you had read never have kids, I was like, nope, second one, whatever the second one is, I'll do it. And then you read that.
Yeah, I know, but what you signed up for, that you could still adopt. My gosh.
Yeah, here's the thing. I want kids.
Alright.
Preferably not that way. Preferably not that second option. But I want kids. Gary,
Alright.
what are you doing? Why is
Would
there
you
static?
rather wear
What?
Why was there static on your end?
I don't have any static.
I just heard static from your end. Or what sounded like
I mean,
static.
static from y'all.
Maybe your connection is just weird. Okay, next question. Type it in
Would you rather wear
the chat.
only
Type it in the chat, Ryan.
No. Would you rather only wear one color each day, or have to wear 7 colors each?
One color.
7.
7. Like, you could paint 7 colors on your socks and just wear your socks and you're fine.
I'll just get the most obnoxious tie-dyes I can find. I have like 2 pairs of tie-dyes, none of which fit me anymore. I want some more tie-dyes. I'll just get the most obnoxious ones I can find.
I like this question. I like this question.
Type it
I like
in
this
the
question.
chat.
Would you rather eat rice with... I don't need to. Would you rather eat rice with every meal or eat bread with every meal?
Rice. Hey! We are number one. We are number one. We are number
Now,
one. Hey, hey.
it doesn't specify amount. It doesn't specify amount, so if you literally have 1 grain of rice, you're having it with your meal, so.
Fair. No, I like rice.
Alright,
Rice is amazing.
So I'm opening up the second app. Alright.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
The app I downloaded is called Never Have I. Have you or have you not?
Oh my
never,
God.
Slept all day.
Oh my god, what? Yes. Let's do this.
What? I didn't hear you.
Okay.
Repeat the question.
Have you or have you not slept all day?
I have not
I haven't slept all day.
We are currently doing something in this day where we are not asleep. Also, I have a crap ton of work I need to do after this, so
That's
I'm
not the
not
way
gonna
the
sleep
question
all
is
day.
phrased. No, have you or have you not before?
Oh, before?
I had never slept all day.
I don't think I've ever slept all day. I've come close. I've come close, as I told you before.
What I did, I'm gonna count what I had. All right.
Right, you know I've come close, but I've never actually slept all day.
All right.
I've got
This
this.
is actually really boring.
What?
Hmm.
Is this copyrighted?
No, it's way too old to be copyrighted.
All right. You know what? That's actually super boring. I'm gonna go back.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is this
Dun,
copyrighted?
dun, dun,
Alright, would you
dun,
rather-
dun, dun. No,
Would you rather
there's
have-
no way it's copyrighted.
Okay, Ryan?
Would you rather have no eyebrows or have one eyebrow?
Would it be a unibrow?
I guess that would count. I don't think that's what it was implying, but sure.
How would I look with a unibrow? That would probably be terrifying.
Would you rather have, or would you rather all electrical devices stop, possibly forever,
Nope.
or the governments of the world are only run by people who are going through puberty?
That one. That one. That one.
That one.
Oh
I don't
my
care what the second one
gosh,
is. That one.
Chuck.
Alright, that's a good
Alright.
that's a good segue into
Next.
our next section of this
The
show that we
second
should
one.
probably do. But that's a good segue into this next section of
Okay.
the show we should probably do. Politics with Ryan.
What's it called? Oh no, why?
All
I don't have anything to say. I'm not gonna do it.
What's your opinion on Trump, on our
What do
What do you
president?
think about the caravan that's
Gonna do
coming
it.
to America?
Listen,
I like
they're-
him.
Their people are. What?
What's your opinion
Those
on our?
people, they aren't even dangerous, and they're 1,000 miles away from you. How can you call them a threat?
What's your opinion on our
Because
president?
there's a whole bunch of them coming to America at one time.
So they're not dangerous. They're immigrants, and there's nothing to prove that they aren't even going to come in the legal way or stop before they even get here. It's just
For the
not
record-
even a big deal.
For the record, I have no idea what you guys are talking
They've
about.
quite literally said that they're gonna get into America one way or the other. So I think that's
And
close.
where
What the heck just happened?
I don't know. Gary cut off.
I don't know. Right. Oh no. You cut out.
Gary, there's something wrong with your mic.
Gary, still there?
Gary,
Gary,
no-
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still here.
Gary.
for the record, I have no idea what you guys are talking
All right,
about.
are you back? Good. What do you mean?
The caravan thing.
Like you don't know what it is?
There. Is that better?
That's better. I've never heard of what you guys are talking about.
The caravan.
What do you-
I pointed it out whenever it first appeared on the news.
Brought it out. You brought it up, Michael.
I didn't bring up the caravan specifically. That was Gary.
His questions were, "What are your thoughts on Trump?"
Yeah, my question was, what do you think of our president?
I like him.
Gary, remove your headphones.
I'm putting mine on.
Gary, are you gone?
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes. Are you gone? Okay. The man is a complete and total imbecile. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has the temperament of a 4-year-old with a sugar rush, throwing a temper tantrum. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's making all of the worst possible decisions. Pulling out of the Paris Climate Accord. That literally had no consequences. It didn't affect us at all. It didn't even have a punishment for people who didn't follow through. It was public embarrassment, which he seems to be immune to. He lies almost on a daily basis, and he gets away with it, and we've just come to accept that. What? All right. Gary, you can come back.
Are you sure you don't want any more shouts of rage to come out?
I'm sure.
Gary typed in chat.
I'm typing it.
He is good. He isn't a liar. No, Ryan, look in chat.
I am looking in chat. Oh, the other one?
Do you see Gary? What Gary just said?
Literally the first
All right.
official statement. literally the first statement he made as president was a lie. The first statement.
And what would that be?
His inauguration crowd size. Literally the first thing he said.
What did he say?
He said his inauguration crowd was the largest ever, which isn't true. He said he received the most electoral college votes since Reagan, which isn't true.
Stop fighting!
What's going on?
Devin and Leon. Okay. So his crowd size.
No, yes, literally the first thing he said as president. I'm looking at PolitiFacts right now, and the amount of true statements he has is 5%. Mostly true is at 11%. Half true is at 15%. Mostly false is at 21%. False is 33%. And Pants on Fire is at 14%. Pants on Fire is larger than the mostly true and only 1 percentage point below half true.
Okay, so what are those stuff? I want to hear that stuff right there. The Pants on Fire.
Okay. Literally Thursday, in the House, Republicans dramatically outperformed historical precedents. That's false. On Friday, the Democrat plan would obliterate Medicare and terminate Medicare Advantage. Seniors who have been waiting for this for years and will not be taken care of anymore. That's false. Democrats let him cop Phil Lewis for economy something into our country, and Democrats just let him stay. That's Pants on Fire false. That was Thursday. The Democrats want to invite caravan after caravan of illegal immigrants into our country, and they want to sign them up for free healthcare, free welfare, free education, and for the right to vote. That's also false. All of those.
I'm
were
pretty
like
sure
last week.
that site is biased.
All of those are false, and that's like last week.
Pretty sure that site's biased.
In what way? All it does is take statements and fact checks them. That's all it does. It takes basically as many as it can and fact checks them. That's all it does.
I think it's biased. Could I be wrong? Sure. Could the site be wrong? Yeah.
Okay, then I'll show you it isn't. Who would you say is opposite Trump?
Hillary?
I'm gonna go with
Probably
someone
not
who won.
like the closest person,
Go-
but
I'm going for Obama. All right?
What have I done?
His true statements scored as low as 21%. That's not big. Mostly true was 28. Half true was 27. Mostly false was 12. False was 12, and Pants on Fire were 2%.
What have I started? What have I started?
If we look at Hillary, we'll find that. Give me a second. I gotta hit the
we're talking
search
about
bar.
Hillary, right?
No, that was Obama. Let me go to Hillary.
Obama?
That was Obama's. I'll go to Hillary. 24% of her statements were true. 26 were mostly true. 23 were half true. 14% was mostly false. 10% was false, and 2% was pants on fire.
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's bias.
I'm just curious how many. Hey, I'm just curious how many people do you think are still here at the end of this?
Not many. Not many.
Nah, no one. I think no one. Not a single person
fairly
stood
certain.
through this.
if there's a
I'm
single
kind of hoping that at this point.
if there's someone still here, let me know in the comments, please. You are a legend.
I mean, you could cut and paste different parts of the video.
What?
You could cut and paste parts of the video differently.
What do you mean, like cut and paste them differently?
You can snip it, basically. That's what he's saying.
Like you could edit the video to make it less.
Oh no, I'm saying once they got to the once we started talking about politics, I feel like there would be enough people to have left. That's what I meant.
All right, I'm gonna go. I've got to finish this up.
Alright.
Alright. Bye, Gary.
All right,
Bye.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, guys.
Bye, Gary. Anything you want to say to anyone who might be still be watching?
Jump number 1.
What do you say?
Literally anyone else. Literally anyone else. Like, my list of people who I would prefer, the only people that doesn't include Hannibal Lecter, Hitler, Mussolini, and Gary. That's anyone else would be better.
Anyone else? Even you?
Ryan out.
Alright. Alright, so that was the end of Rando Rants episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed, if anyone's still here. This has been Hero Micro, signing off.